Well, this is just a quick PSA. I've done a few videos on brother knives, okay? And is it brother knife and tool? But one knife, one life, doesn't need to be a brother knife. Well, not necessarily, but um, made in China, of course. 1516 is this model number. Now, I don't know why they got into doing this, but of course then there is this movement now recently, and really even the last year and a half, to kind of go back to traditional knives, slip joints, little lockbacks, different things like that. But I mean, $35. Okay, $35 VG10. Now in past years, like a couple years ago, I tested some brother knives, and the VG10 knives all tested as VG10. And it was, what was it? The 440C knives actually tested as more like an 8CR, which was weird. But the VG10 is always tested true as VG10. So strange, right? I mean, 440C and 8CR, who gives a crap, right? But the chromium level was not right for the 440. But okay, these are interesting because they're very inexpensive. $35. It's a slip joint. They have lockbacks as well. But this one's a slip joint. But look at how seamless and nice this is. I mean, for a $35 shooter with carbon fiber. Okay. Interesting. I'd say the walk and talk on this though is it's pretty stiff, pretty stiff. Now over time, how does that translate? I don't know. And I kept thinking that we were talking about bronze phosphor washers on here, and you know what? It's the Knife Center store on AliExpress, but 35.15. VG10, carbon fiber, blah, blah, blah. Let me see if they say anything here. Bolster steel. Oh, yeah, washers, copper, supposedly. So that's what it is. 84 grams, VG10, and it's slip joint. And let me throw this out. This is, check them out, Knife Center store on, and they've got 3,600 followers. I mean, I'm one of them, and they put out different types of fixed blade knives, but also slip joints and different types of brands of slip joints on there. So you might find something you like and make a nice little gift. I don't know what does a slip joint carbon fiber slip joint knife cost if you go, to a US brand, or what would be the normal cost with VG10? I mean, VG10, I'll put that up to a lot of the stuff that is US made, like I would think this would stand up to scrutiny with maybe a case knife or something even. I used to have a lot of case knives, but I like VG10 as a steel. I think it's pretty fair actually. Let me see if I got a little piece of cutting paper down here. Oh wow. Okay, so usually I test to see, and the last few blades, not of brother knives, but just going under the camera recently, have been factory sharp, okay, cut paper, but not scary sharp. But this one, yeah, this is more on the scary side, actually. So that's pretty dang sharp. And this is the 1516, but they got all kinds of different models, and it's weird they put this stuff in here. They put it in here, kind of a drawstring pouch. Strange, huh? I mean, that always kind of got to me too. It's like, what's that all about? And then these boxes are just nothingness, right? They're just like simple corrugated cardboard, whatever. So Nothing fancy, but I mean, that's fine. I mean, I don't need a fancy box. I just if I get it for the right price, then we're good. Um, the fit and finish is really good here. Okay, and here it's good. It's not really sharp here, but it could be maybe a little bit more uh, chamfered or something along here. But maybe I'm getting real picky because I'd have to get a case knife or something else, a buck or something folding to see how different that would really be from those. But and I've got a GEC around here. I got a couple of Great Eastern cutleries, but I just think it's pretty fair. The walk and talk is not as easy as those knives are, but over time, maybe better. Pretty stiff, but interesting knife though, and it's recently. I mean, it's reasonably decent size actually. This one is. What do we got? That's over 3-inch blade, isn't it? Damn, not quite 3.5. I mean, to that bolster, woo, 3.3 and overall 7.4, somewhere in there at almost 19 centimeters. Wow. Okay. I'd forgotten how big this is. I didn't. Okay, 10.6 millimeter, 0.42, so pretty slender in the pocket, 0.11, and 3 mil, basically almost a 3 millimeter blade stock. So, yeah, I just thought I'd throw this out there. It's neither here nor there, but I just was really impressed with the quality, the look of the carbon fiber, steel, bronze washer, VG10, and then 35 smackaroos. I thought, and it's centered. I mean, it looks pretty good. I've got a drawer full of, well, not a big bunch, but about a dozen little leather slip cases that would fit this perfect. So it'd make a great gift and or something you could just carry in a slip pouch and have it. And you know what? It's sharp. Bit of a recurve, huh? So there's that to have to sharpen, but take it on the strop and touch it up like that. It shouldn't be a problem. But I mean, just look at that. It looks pretty fair. Looks pretty fair. Contoured carbon fiber. Interesting. And just in case you hadn't noticed them or never thought about them before, and if you were into traditional knives, and if you thought maybe it might be interesting to try something budget oriented in the traditional with reasonably high end components. I mean, carbon fiber and VG10 at that price, can't fault you for that. Take care. I'll give you all the links for, their site and their Instagram and everything for Brother Knives. So take care. Thank you so much for your support, for watching the Love Them Knives channel, and you guys stay sharp.